Good morning, kids. I get settled here in a little bit. Hi. Hey, buddy. Are you guys excited? What's coming up in a couple days? Christmas. That's my child, by the way. So it's Christmas. Do you guys know what the story about for Christmas? Huh? Do you know what happens during Christmas? Aside from the big guy in the red suit. Snow! Yeah, we don't have snow this year. That's right. Well, we're going to be looking at the screens up here later on, so if you guys can look up there. Do you guys know what a shepherd is? They take care of sheep. That's right. You guys ever seen a lamb? Were you here at the Apple Festival? Look at the lamb on the screen, a little baby sheep. Remember, we were able to pet some of the animals when we were here at the Apple Festival. But you're right, they take care of sheep. But there's that story that when Jesus was coming, and there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. So that's how the Christmas story actually begins, is that the shepherds were out in the mountains and were watching their sheep. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. Have you ever seen an angel before? I haven't yet, but I'm looking forward to it when we're in heaven. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people." The angel was telling them, it's okay, don't worry. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Messiah, the Lord. Who's the Messiah? Do we know? Jesus. This baby will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. And there he is. This is actually from the movie The Nativity. That's when the shepherds went to the manger and they saw the baby Jesus. But do we really know what else shepherds do? You said that they watch sheep, and they take care of the sheep all day long, outdoors, in the heat, in the rain, in the cold. But this is for some of the adults here. Do you know, and we have some, I think, members here from New Zealand. I pulled this up from a job description website in New Zealand. I couldn't find it. To be a shepherd in New Zealand, you have to own your own dogs, and they have to know how to manage sheep. And you have to have all these certifications. You got to have a national certificate in farming skills, national certificate in agriculture, and a few other things. I'll tell you this much, I'm not qualified to be a shepherd. Okay, kids, that's enough of the boring stuff. So we'll get back to what shepherds do. Take a look at this picture. See the shepherd taking them up into the hills and watching their sheep? And actually, the next picture I really like here, this is really cool. They're taking the sheep around so they can find pasture, so that they can eat. Because the shepherd will always take care of their sheep and feed their sheep. Have you seen this? Look at this. We're feeding the sheep. And then even a dog takes care of the sheep. But what happens when the sheep gets too much wool? They shear them, right? Has anybody sheared a sheep before? They take off all the wool, and then we get some nice clothes from it, and then they look like that after. Look, they become really skinny. But what happens sometimes when they're out in the pastures? What's this? What's this? What is it? A wolf. So a shepherd has to take care of them and protect them, because sometimes the wolf will come and attack them. But the shepherd, guess what the shepherd will do? The shepherd will protect them. Now, that's a lion, but not quite a wolf. So the shepherd feeds. The shepherd takes them all over the place so that they can have water. They shear their wool, and they also protect them from danger. We even saw some shepherds here on the internet. They saw a lamb that got caught in the river, and they went to save them. What sound does a sheep make? All right. We know that one. And the shepherds, this is actually a champion shepherd up in Canada who raises some really great sheep, but they really take care of who they love. And here's a shepherd that carries their sheep on their back. How many here rides on your parents' back? You do? On your dad's? Do you? Matt, you still ride on my back? Probably not. But they get too big sometimes. But the shepherds will always carry us, even if we're tired, and no matter where we're going to go. And who's our shepherd? Jesus. So who are we going to follow? Jesus is our shepherd. So this Christmas, let's remember what the story is all about. It's about Jesus coming down and the shepherds that came and worshiped him, and how shepherds take care of their sheep and how Jesus takes care of all of us. Okay? All right, we've got a little Christmas surprise here. So Matt is going to hand them out. We'll get into a line, and we will say Merry Christmas. Thank you for sitting there nice and quietly. Okay, Matt's going to hand them out. Come on, guys.